Again, it's so daggone good to see all you guys and girls. I'm so damn happy to be here. It's pathetic, but energetic. Cowbunga surfs up and down and running all around. York told me I was going to try to talk slow because I get nervous, and I thought if I slowed down, I could try to think a little. That's hard for me to do, but York said we had to be out of here in an hour, so here goes. Do you realize that this stuff ain't stationary?
You don't have to talk right into that. You can just relax and talk. I think it's
Can I relax?
That's fine. You just don't have to get right on it.
All right.
Yeah,
how's it?
That's good. That's good.
God, these knee bends are hell. When I was in boot camp in Cape May in the early 60s in the Coast Guard, man, I was super seaman, and that's nothing to do with a sperm bank. But anyway, shit, I don't know what's going on around here. I'm just so damn happy to be here, you guys. Do you realize what I think is amazing, that we are all here because some naked native stoked or smoked hundreds of years ago, either in Hawaii or Bora Bora, Tavarua, or the Isthmus of Fonquando, or over there with Twombly's friend, the Sultan of Dubai. He's the one that invented the Dubai Brothers. You might remember their music. But I mean, it's damn amazing when you think about it. These guys grabbed a tree trunk or a cadaver, you know, a dead native, and went out there and rode a wave, and here we are. I mean, it's damn amazing. Woo, that no sound. God damn, got you that. I mean, it's a sobering thought. It's an intoxicating thought, and I don't think I'm going to sleep for a week thinking about it, and I hope none of you do either, and I mean that in a nice way. I don't mean to kid around so much. I'm really still kind of nervous, but I'm so damn happy to be here. And it's the greatest honor in the world, though, to be inducted and alive. Yeah, alive. And, of course, well, I got some family pictures I got to keep. My family, my dear wife, Dot, my little daughter. I got a son, 31, Pete Jr., who I love dearly. I got a great daughter, 7, dear Sarah. A super puppy, Abigail, and a great wife, Dot, who's a transplanted cheesehead from Wisconsin. How in the world we ever got together and turned that little Sarah is amazing. I know the good Lord's got a great sense of humor, I promise you. But I really am thrilled to be here, and it was a tremendous honor in '96 to be among the initial Mrs. Bruce. What the hell are you laughing at, I tell you? It doesn't matter. And I promise you, being inducted, along with my second marriage, the birth of my children, and it's right up there real close. It's so special. So many special people, not only the inductees, but all you fine folks. And surfing is just blessed to have a lot of people, not only in the water, but on land and wherever. It's even if you don't surf and just like spectating or whatever, or I'm kind of in dry dock now because I had a car wreck a while back, and I got some pins in my right knee, not ball points, but they're some kind of stainless steel mothers. But I never did move real fast anyway. The only thing I ever did kind of fast, and no, this is not an X-rated comment. I used to really be a goofy foot, man. I could, if the surf was right and I got the right little peak, I could fade right and crank left with unbelievable speed. I don't mean to brag, but I mean, and what was sad back then, they didn't even have, I think they had cameras, but not many people in Virginia Beach were taking pictures. The only guy I ever took him to the ECS, the old Buddy Riggs from Western Auto, snapped some shots, but nobody ever caught me doing this. It was the most unbelievable thing. I'm tempted almost to try to recreate it for you, but I'm afraid I'd hurt myself. But I wish you could have been there. It was unbelievable. It really was. Well, bear with me. I'm going to try to speed up a tad. Yeah. And I forgot. I was going to come out. I was going to say, hey, gringos and gringettes, muchachos, muchachettes. Well, I thought that was funny as hell when I said it. I woke up in the middle of one night, and I thought they would go there and start things, and I go and say it, and you guys sit there looking at me like you didn't even understand me. And that's okay. I know a lot of you don't even remember your address or Hopefully you know your mom's name. Bless your hearts. Anyway, let me try to speed up a tad. I'm really, really delighted to be here. I'm damn happy to be here. And, but I really do. My Uncle John Smith and Babe Breathwaite and Dusty Hennett, three Virginia Beach pioneers. They were not only pioneers of Virginia Beach, but also pioneers from Virginia Beach down to Miami. They are all up in heaven now. I hope they're smiling down on us. I feel pretty darn sure they are, along with all too many other great surfers and great guys who I won't try to mention. But they were not only wonderful watermen, they were all lifeguards, and they were also just great, great human beings. And I'm thrilled that they're being inducted posthumously. I really am. They used to travel at times between Virginia Beach and Miami. They stopped off in Daytona and different places. And they truly were pioneers starting in the 20s and 30s. They met the Whitman brothers in Miami. I'm going to call Golden Reed up in 1 minute. They met Tom Blake in Miami around 1930, who had a profound influence on things. In about 1935, there was the first paddling race possibly on either coast was held across the Chesapeake Bay. It was roughly a 26-mile course. Babe Breathwaite won that paddle race. There was not quite a dozen people in it, I think, but I thought that was kind of a pithy and pertinent item from the past. Jeez, bear with me. Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay. I'll try to get through this. You'll see in future correspondence, after some of the, especially us early surfers, you might see some initials after the names, and you might not know what they are, so I just want to run it through a few by you. You might see, like some names you'll have Esquire or whatever, SOB after Yerkes's. But anyway, you might see like BL would be before leashes, BSW before surf wax, BC before crowds, BK before Catons, BB before birdwells, BC before contests, BB before bikinis, BMD before Mickey Dora, BF before foam, BS before sponsors, BST before surf teams, BHD and BHT would be before head dips and before head trips. And oops, see, I got that. I wrote that in here. I try to ad-lib sometimes, but sometimes I like to write in the ad-lib. I can really punch it, man. Oops! And BKS would be before Kelly Slater. One other quick item I got to share with you. Joe Twombly, bless his little heart, and his resonated dexterity, and bless his little heart. He and the Sultan of Dubai have become close buddies. Reese mentioned, just a note, that Gary Proper, it's rumored, is going to become Wayne Newton's manager in Vegas. I had to share that with you. And I thought it was kind of funny. I bet Gallagher will be upset. And my old friend Corky Twang My Thang Carroll is going to try his hand and his feet at rap music under the name of Surf Daddy. Murph the Surf, a really gem of a guy. As those of you who might remember the Star of India would concur, he is doing great things traveling around with his captive audiences in his Bill Glass Ministries, pun intended. And for just a little serious note, I want to mention Ed Carbaugh, who is our video guy, back in Virginia Beach, and his great sidekick Nathan are here. They do wonders each year for this, getting this video together. Please give Ed a big hand, especially in '96. This whole thing fell apart in '96 at the last minute, the video thing, and Ed and I think Tony Littis and a few other people, I'm sorry if I don't remember, ran around town. They took films, they did stuff, they ran to the photo place here, and even this year, things always come in late. And Ed, bless his heart, bless his talent, and whatever, he's just done a remarkable job, because as you know, adds to it so much, having all this video. And again, Greg Knoll and his dear wife Laura who actually inspired and instigated this whole thing. Dear, Da Bull, bless his heart. He's a modest guy, and and Greg also, I don't think he's going to mind me mentioning this. He is going to become, and this will be good for his pocketbook, he's going to be a spokesman for, I forget if it's Jenny Craig or a weight watch, something like that. And I say that dearly because I'm getting a little paunchy, so what the heck, gang. It comes from good living, good loving, good golly Miss Molly, and thank you, Twombly Joe, for your gorgeous table that's in the booth. You got to see his table, and you ought to see his damn gone toilet seats down there at this place. They're unbelievable, seriously. And he's an amazing guy. And also thanks to all the wonderful folks here at the Convention Center who really treat us well and do a wonderful, wonderful job. We really appreciate everything greatly. And, of course, dear Cecil Lear and his wife, Mary Lee, they're not 82, and I don't want to embarrass them, but this just happens to be the gospel truth. They are two of the finest people you would ever meet in this world. They got 3 wonderful daughters. And I tell you, to know them, to even know them for 5 minutes is a blessing, but I love them dearly. I tell you, they're like a second family. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Millennium. Stay calm and healthy. See you all here in 2002. God bless you, and thank you very, very much.